Hello everyone, this is Brian Bentley at CoinOpTV bringing you gameplay and commentary for the demo version of Odin Sphere Leifthrasir on the PlayStation 4. So in this demo you can play as one of these 5 characters that are on the screen right now. So I kind of just, while I was, doing the video, I was like, alright, well, okay, so there's a long range fighter and a melee fighter, and then this last character, who goes by the name of Velvet, the Princess of Valentine. She has a bit of a middle range, which is kind of right up my alley. So that's why I chose her. Now, you'll notice that this game is created by Vanillaware. They did games like the original Odin Sphere, Muramasa on the Wii, and then Dragon's Crown. So it has that very distinctive art style. I don't entirely, why this particular woman has on thigh-high stockings and no pants or a skirt or anything. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know. Not really important. What is important in Vanillaware games really is just how the gameplay works. So, and to me, that's like why I kind of did this very beginning, because one, I'm totally trying to figure out exactly what's happening in this particular game. Using different. I found that this ended up being, these are some of my favorites moves right off the bat. Is kind of doing that quarter circle in order to throw a fire onto the ground, which then gives them kind of a blaze, damage over time sort of mechanic. I am also a huge proponent of where I jump into the air and then use my chains to pull me to the ground. Now, had I had more time with the game and with this character, you'll see I put the chains into a shield. And so I would definitely try to, encourage myself to go further into that movement, but I didn't really get too much of a chance. I did skip a little bit here and there. The demo itself probably took about 15 minutes, so I did cut out a bit, just because, well, one, for time, and two, there was a couple of areas where I was just kind of learning jumping mechanics and stuff that you guys didn't really need to see. At the end of each battle, you get a score based on, what you did, whether you've, did certain moves or, overkilled your enemies, etc. You'll notice that the level layout is very interesting in that some of these stages, they're all circular in nature. So I jumped to a mid-boss now, so I'll pick up these things. So it kind of has this knight. Or really, the horse is the knight. I'm not really sure how that works. You'll also notice in the bottom right corner, it does have how the stage is set up, where the knight horse thing is. But you'll notice in the center that it actually has what your current rank is. So you'll see that as of right this second, had I won, I would have an S ranking. Now, as the time goes, you will start to lose possible points, but then again, you're also doing moves and such. Like, for instance, against these level 8 hunters, that time there's a cyclone. I'm like, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna let this hit me. But so you can kind of keep yourself in the S ranking, but you need to do a lot to it. You'll notice also in the top, there's also showing, where the enemies are nearby. And so I'm like, okay, now where did the guy go? Okay, well, there he is. So I gotta go around the stage to find him. And then I'm like, I don't know why. All of a sudden I got this crazy idea that, here's what I'll do. I'll fly around the stage and go get him. But that did not end up working the way I wanted it to. But I do love this mechanic that I can kind of jump over him and attack him from afar. And there was just so much about this character I really enjoyed. So I had, there's a shield, there's drawing from far, hitting them from, mid-range / far away and drawing them to you. There's the, the damage over time that I really enjoyed. I learned quite a few lessons in this particular battle. You'll see, I hope you can see that I did learn something from it and applied it then to the final boss battle of the final demo boss. Oh, down there. And then I cleaned everybody up. So then it shows, here are the different things, 50 chain T achieved. So I end up with an A, which I got between an A and an S. So I feel pretty confident about that, especially considering my first time playing. So let's talk about the art design is clearly very vanillaware. Here's kind of one of those traversal levels. So you can see on the right hand side that it shows bottom right corner, it shows like where the exit is for the level. So I'm just kind of still trying to figure things out. So the art design is fabulous, just absolutely fabulous. I love the larger than like the sort of larger character design versus smaller. So a lot of times, especially in these sort of beat 'em up type games, you'll notice that there's more opportunity to kind of try to get everything onto the screen, whether you need to or not. And the one thing I do like about the Odin Sphere, vanillaware games is they don't focus on that. They focus on making the most visceral experience that you can have. And I think they really are succeeding with this particular game. I do like you have the opportunity to buy things and put stuff away, which I'm a bit of a hoarder myself, so I, of course, am not, I'm not buying anything, and because I want to hoard my money, as well as I don't sell anything because I quote unquote need everything. I would eventually be socking. The likelihood is I would be socking all the potions and stuff. I'd be socking them away for a rainy day, which most of the time I don't. That really never comes. So okay, so let's get into the boss, which is this kind of sandworm dragon thing. I don't know why I got into this crazy idea that I'm going to come at it from behind. It's probably not going to let me do that because it'll turn around immediately anyway. But to me, I like the aesthetic of the things that it's shooting at me. Are armor from previous enemy from its previous battles. I'm thinking. There are food products. I think that is so cool. I decided to use a fire thing on him. Another thing I really love about this character, Velvet, and I didn't take any chances of playing. I didn't take a chance to play anyone else quite yet. But what I love about Velvet is her ability to get away at a moment's notice if necessary. Like for instance, you see how he's going through. I can quickly. I did get hit, but I can quickly jump and do the swingy thing, stay out of the range of the worm dragon thing. So now what it's trying to do is suck me in, and I actually let it do that. Gosh. But yeah, so I hope you like what you've seen. It seems like it's a pretty fun game. I'm going to be wrapping things up shortly, as I'm just trying different things. If you do like the video, like what you've seen, go ahead and click the like button. It's a little thumbs up in the bottom, in the right hand side underneath the views, and be sure to subscribe to CoinOpTV. And I don't know, I got nothing else. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave comments below, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.